So far, we have created a classroom, adjusted the settings, and created our topics. Now it's time to create an assignment. In an online classroom, you should create an assignment for any task requested of the student. This means that projects, homework, even signups should all be posted as an assignment. The reason for this is that when you create an assignment, it posts to two locations: the Classwork tab here, and the Student To-Do list, as you see here. The Student To-Do list will show all pending assignments in order of their due dates. Since students are enrolled in 7 or 8 classrooms, the To-Do list page can be a really helpful tool for keeping track of tasks. But it only works if we all regularly create assignments. So let's get started. From the Classwork tab, we are going to select Create. You'll see that you have an option to create different types of posts. This video will just focus on assignments. The quiz assignment automatically creates a Google form for you to edit, but my recommendation is just to use the Basic Assignments feature. Once you select Assignment, you will see this screen. The first thing to do is to enter the title. When designing a remote class, the title becomes much more important. When titling your assignments, consider how they might appear if they were files in a computer folder. Can you easily tell in what order they should be accessed? Is it easy to tell what they contain? Can someone look at the files and tell which gets top priority? I recommend creating a title system that includes 3 things: something that shows the sequence they follow, the due date, and a short description of the task. For this assignment, I'm going to start with the due date. Next, I write a short description of what I want them to do. In this class, the students are told that WKBK means workbook, and BK means their textbook. So I can write Workbook 1.2. By doing this, I've also conveniently put a numbering system to show the student where this assignment fits in the larger scheme of the course. Other great options for titling assignments are to include numbers for the assignments themselves, or putting the category like Reading 1.1 or Essay 1. Even though it looks dull, this can really impact the student experience. Next, you can put instructions below. For simple exercises in Latin class, like a vocabulary drill, I may leave out the instructions if the title speaks for itself. Otherwise, it's really important to keep your instructions as short and simple as possible. If this is a longer assignment, put instructions into a document and attach it instead. Use this opportunity to attach any and all documents or materials the student might need for this assignment. You should not be posting any materials separately that should be associated with a task or assignment. This needs to be a one-stop shop. To attach, click Add. You can put a file from your Google Drive, a link, a file from your computer, or a YouTube video, but keep in mind that students cannot access YouTube while on campus. You can also create a document within the assignment itself. This might be a good place to write the more detailed instructions for a task. Okay, so we've attached a document. The default is for students to be able to just view the file. If you want them to have their own copy to edit themselves, click here, and it will make a copy in each of the students' Google Drive. You can also make this a collaborative document by allowing the students themselves to edit the original file. All right, we're almost done. Possibly one of the most important things for you to do is to select the due date. Once you put a due date, that causes the assignment to be correctly placed in the to-do list I showed you earlier. It also places it correctly in the student calendar. Now that I've chosen a due date, do you see how it gives me an option to add the time? That's because the default student notification settings send out a reminder 24 hours before an assignment is due. If you don't put the time, that notification will show up on the student's device at midnight. So I like to put 3 p.m. just to be safe. Finally, we're going to select a topic. If you forgot to add a new topic beforehand, you can create one from this page. To post the assignment, select Assign in the upper right-hand corner, or you can schedule it to be released later, or you can also save it as a draft. I'm going to select Assign. Now you can see that it is live on my classwork page. I can actually change the order of assignments and move this to another topic by clicking, holding down, and dragging. I can also edit the assignment by selecting the 3 dots to the right of the title. So in this video, we learned how essential it is to create an assignment for all student tasks, to title it in a uniform way, and to give it a due date. In our next video, we'll talk about the differences among all those choices you saw when you clicked Create.